name's Pat Marek, and we're in my basement right now, / studio. I don't know, I chose the basement because it was accessible. I could work down here whenever I wanted, you know. I'd come down here weird hours and just do whatever I wanted with some leftover paint. Thought, why not cover these ugly wood walls? I'm really comfortable with going in 15 different directions rather than sticking with one thing. I think when you go in different directions, also, you're always confronting yourself with I don't know, different ways of thinking, different ways of painting. I don't know, if you kind of stick with one thing, sometimes you can get bored of it, or not bored with it, but I guess when you stick with one thing, sometimes it just, after a while, you feel like maybe it's not the right direction. I think when I'm going in so many different directions, I have the ability to step back and work on something else if I reached a point where I'm not sure what I want to do, or I'm not sure if it's the right direction. So when I'm doing 50 different things, it gives me the ability to kind of step back, and it's more enjoyable, I think. It's really spontaneous. I mean, it really it starts with, I get down here with, almost no clue of what I'm going to do first, and then, maybe I'll make, a few lines, and it kind of just creates itself in a way, so. Sign it real quick. Some of these walls, I would just I'd walk by and just paint something, and then get back to what I was doing over here, and then I'd go paint something and walk by, paint something else, So I was always jumping around, which is fun, because if I got to a point where I wasn't feeling it, I didn't try to force myself to, I don't know, make work. If I wasn't, feeling like what I was doing right, I'd step back and look at it and maybe start on another wall or start another drawing or painting, and, kind of just, I don't know, reevaluating my approach with the walls. Because there'd be times where, I was up all night painting these. I thought about it one night where it was just 4 in the morning. I was, taking a break, and I was like, oh, well, I'm gonna move out. But I guess that it wouldn't bother me too much to paint over, because it was a lot about just doing it. This work is a lot about just the process and just making it. So I wouldn't be too upset if they cover it up. I don't know anyone would rather have white walls down here, but I guess I wouldn't be too offended. There's a lot of walls there's a lot of white walls out there that I could work on. And the more I do, the better I get. So if people want to cover it up, 20 years from now, I'll probably hopefully doing something way bigger than basement walls.